Hey, what's going on guys? Cameron here. Welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a little bit. I took a little bit of a break, just doing my own thing, started investing in cryptocurrencies, but I'm back on it, baby. We're back with another Fortnite video. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about 10 FPS boosting tips to see if they actually work in game. We're going to do a little comparison and see how it goes. So basically what you're going to be experiencing right now is the before picture. I went ahead and de-optimized my PC, meaning I removed all the FPS boosting tips, and then what we're going to do is test it out now and see how that compares to after I do these tips. So right now we're in the pre-game lobby of creative, and wow, my picture looks awful. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like the shadows and stuff. What did I do, dude? I didn't even... Oh, you guys can't even really tell. But on my monitor, it looks far worse than the gaming recording software. Oh my god. Yeah, so we're getting like, I digress. We're getting like 200 FPS right now. Let me go ahead and make our HUD really big for you guys to see easier. Oh wow, it's much better here in an actual creative map. We're at a low of about 320, getting up to 420. So about that range. Let's see how it is when we're building here. Now I also want to show you guys my settings right now because they're not optimized, but I am indeed on performance modes. As you can see here, we got performance mode on. These other settings aren't really that optimal, but I just want to show you guys we are using performance mode, and we're getting about a low of around 300, getting up to 380, sometimes dipping down to about like 260. This is like borderline unplayable though. You guys should see how terrible it looks on my monitor. Oh my god. I don't know what I did in my... So this is what I did, guys. In my Nvidia control panel, I just defaulted everything. So everything that I've learned over the course of months on how to optimize my PC, it's gone. It's gone right now. I'm getting so much input lag. So guys, what we're gonna do is just quickly optimize the PC. So let's go check it out. Let's go see what's wrong. So first off, guys, nice and simple. I'm gonna go through all the settings in Fortnite for performance mode on what I would recommend. I would recommend full screen. Basically what's going on right now is it's stretched. It's fine. So yeah, we'll just pretend this looks normal, okay? All right, so we got full screen, which is what you need. You want full screen on, and the reason for this is it's going to minimize background running tasks, and it's going to give you more FPS. So full screen all the way. Oh, why isn't it in full screen? There we go. Let's see if it'll load. Okay, yes. All right, the next settings we want to do, let's do view distance on medium. We could go down to low, but medium's fine. Textures, this will not matter at all, so just keep that on low. Because on performance mode, textures actually doesn't affect anything. We'll go with mobile builds for now and see if that helps a lot. VSync is off, show FPS on, and that's basically it. Not really a whole lot of work there. Actually, one more thing. On 3D resolution, let's turn that down to like 88 and see if that helps a lot as well. Also guys, before we jump into the settings, I do want to give a quick shout out to NoPing. It's actually our affiliate on this channel. They're amazing. What they do is they optimize your network, give you a much faster connection to servers, and can really dramatically reduce your ping, which is super awesome. Nobody likes to lag. So guys, if you click the link in the description down below, you'll get a 10-day free trial where you can test it out, see if it works really well for yourself. If it doesn't for whatever reason, you can just unsubscribe, doesn't cost you anything. That's why they give you that awesome 10-day free trial with no payment required. Afterwards, guys, you just sign up, sign in, and you get like a month's worth for like $5.33. And it works fantastic. You get like 600 other games that you can use for no ping as well. And it even has an option to boost your FPS in no ping, which is super cool. All right, guys, let's just start like nice and simple now. We're gonna start with the Nvidia control panel. So if you don't know how to do that, just type in Nvidia in the bottom. If you have AMD or Intel HD, it's a little bit simpler. There's not as many complex steps, but I will have 2 articles in the description for AMD and Intel users that use those types of graphics processing units, so that way you guys can also boost your FPS. But I have Nvidia, so I'm going to run through the Nvidia settings here. The best option is for like all these top ones just to have everything off. So you'll want to have sharpening on off, ambient, and anisotropic, anti-aliasing, all this stuff you just want to have on off. So we're going to do that right now. All right, as you can see, we got all these ones on off. That's what we want. For background application max frame rate, just have that on off as well. CUDA cores, that is fine on all. These ones you want all on off, except for low latency mode, you want this on. Actually, I do ultra because I feel like that's going to lower your latency, just hence by the name, and that's what other people have. Then for these other things like auto select for your open GL, just make sure you select your graphics card. Optimal power for your power management is the defaulted option. You want to have that set to prefer maximum performance. Just about done. For texture filtering quality, you want to have this set to high performance. Threaded optimization, you want this on. Anyways, we're going to apply that. And we have optimized the Nvidia control panel. So that part's done. The next part we're going to do is the power management settings. Just type in power in your search bar. Click on power settings. Under related settings, you'll see additional power settings. Click on that. Right, so right now I have mine on power saver. That's like the worst one, has the least performance on power saver. So what we want to change that to is either high or ultimate performance. I'm just going to go with high performance here. And that should help a ton. So then you just close out of that one. The next thing we need to do is remove background running applications. Just type in background. You'll get background apps at the top. And I would just click this off, honestly. That's the best option you can do. So that way no other apps will run in the background while you're playing Fortnite, unless you specifically have them, running. But like background apps are these ones listed here. If you have other apps open, like your browser and stuff, that is not affected, which is good because a lot of people use a browser while they're playing Fortnite. So then you just close that. The next thing we need to do is tackle the graphics settings. So just type in graphics here. You'll get this here. For hardware accelerated GPU scheduling, if you have this option, it is supposed to reduce latency and improve performance. So I would turn that on if you got the option. Not everybody's PCs have that though. The next thing is graphics performance preference. So for this, we need to browse and we need to find the Fortnite game file. I will show you actually where to find that right now. You just click browse, and as you can see, it's already listed here. But if we go all the way back, let's go to this PC. Okay, you're gonna go to your C drive. You're gonna go to program files. You're gonna look for Epic Games, then Fortnite game, then binaries, then Win64. And then in this file location, you will see 3 shipping ones. Just go with the one that just says regular shipping because that's your actual Fortnite game file. So then you click add, and then you'll get this nice little pop-up. The nice thing that we can do from here is click options, and we can actually set high performance for this game, which is fantastic. It's going to mean it's going to use even more performance when playing Fortnite, meaning higher frame rates and less input lag and a bunch of other great things. So just click save and you finish that step as well. All right, and the very last thing we want to do is just manually go through your PC and close anything you're not using. You can have a lot of things running on your PC that you might not even know about. If you come down here to the bottom right where you see this up arrow, click on that. You actually see all these apps that are running that we might not really be using, like this Nahimic Companion. I don't even know what that is. Just gonna close that. We're gonna close the malware bytes, and the screen went black because it had a pop up there. And we're gonna close Steam. Heck, we could even close Epic Games Launcher. You don't actually need that to run Fortnite, believe it or not. You can close your browser as well. And basically the only thing you'll need is just your Nvidia settings, control panel. Actually, you can even close that. The settings are saved after you save. So you can just exit that and boom, you are done, man. Make sure to close anything else that you have down in your taskbar as well. So basically just all this stuff, we're just gonna close it out. And now we're ready to run Fortnite. We'll see what kind of FPS we get. We changed literally everything possible to make this PC as fast as possible. So I really hope it made a huge difference. Let's check it out. All right, we're ready to go, guys. I got in here. I still have stretched resolution on full screen. First, just checking it out in the pregame lobby. It's already feeling way smoother, a lot more controllable. About 250, 330 is about where it's at. Looks like it's bouncing around a lot though. Once we actually get into a map, I would imagine it's gonna get even better. Right, we are starting it up. Let's see if it actually worked. So we're getting about a 330, 320, about 450. So I'd say it helped about like what, 10%? Well, I'm even bumping up sometimes to 600 at my max. So it is actually showing a lot higher max frame rate. I noticed the lows are still kind of dipping. Lows are about like 200. A lot. It is getting up to 300 as well, but the input delay is already way less, like from what I can tell here. I don't know. I don't think the meshes really made that big of a deal, at least not for my PC. I'm still kind of maxing out at about like 280 to 400. So overall, it has seen a bit of an improvement. I'd say it's about a 10% improvement. Not massive, actually. All right, well, that's basically it for this one, guys. I hope that this actually helped a bit. And if you guys get a much bigger performance gain from these tips, let me know down below. Let me know what your FPS went from prior to doing these settings, and then let me know what you guys ended up with after doing the settings, or maybe if it made it worse. You know, just be honest. Let me know what you guys thought of these tips. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out for now.